It's the application from the University of Pennsylvania team. So, and here is about pouring liquids. So, Monroe, why do you actually want to pour liquids? Is that so interesting with the robot? Please give some reasons, and maybe you also want to explain some words about the technology here.
So thank you, Daniel. So the idea here is this robot is great application for the pharmaceutical industry. So if you have researchers who actually want to manipulate a lot of small fluids, this robot can actually help them mix that and pour them in precise amounts. So there are other robots that are good at using pipettes and things, but if you want to have a robot that doesn't change your environment and is able to manipulate open containers in any fluid with any transparency, this is the solution for you. And after the long day, it can also be a further assistant and even pour you a drink.
Yeah, that sounds great. So pouring a drink sounds really nice. So I think I can adapt my wet lab to the robot, but I might be not inclined to change my living room because I want to use the robot to actually pour me a drink in the evening. So what do I have to do at home? Well, let's always have the laptop, no one doesn't know that. So what do I have to do at home to bring my robot there?
So actually you don't have to do a lot. You can use your own containers that you have around. All you have to do is put April tags or fiducials on the outside of each container. Put tags down to define your workspace. You can put our system here down if you want to use vision or weight to measure the fluid, and then it's easy to use. So in fact, I would like to show you how to use it. So here inside of this container, this glass container, we're actually pouring a stiff drink for Daniel. So if you actually want to use our easy to use interface, we've selected this container. So go ahead and press this link here to begin the action of pouring. And it's just that simple. Now you're ready the robot to start making that drink for you.
Yeah, that's great. So I have quite a selection of fluids at home and various containers. So maybe I want to use all of these containers, and but the robot doesn't know the geometry of the specific container, let's say bottle. So what can you actually say about how can I pour me a decent amount?
So our application actually stands in between the best of machine learning and system identification. So given a container known with a fluid of known viscosity, we're actually able to identify the profile of the geometry aspect of the container that relates the angle at which you poured and the change in volume that's inside of the container. So as we begin to pour, we first start off very slowly, as you'll see, as we pour his drink. But then if we think that we understand the geometry of the container, we begin to pour quickly to save the scientist or you time as we pour you the drink. So here, so as you begin to pour, you can actually do that system identification, learn the geometry of the container, and then have your drink.
Yeah, nice thing. So maybe also some words about a take-home message here. What do you actually get out of your system? So why is it great?
So this system is really great because of, number one, the versatility of it. It's easy to set up, easy to put tags on your container, easy to put tags down to define your workspace. And then it's also really easy to set up this system, and it's easy to apply and use in your lab. And you don't really have to do a lot at all. It's very simple. It even rivals the Kuka robot in that our drinks are precise. We have exactly 150 milliliters of drink.
Yeah, great, thanks. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Excellent. So, also, thank you for being here. So it was great fun to have you here because also application is great, easy to understand, and you also especially, I have to say, you're a great salesman for the application here. Thank you. And it was also a lot of fun to work with you together. So let's hope we see each other in the future and make some other interesting stuff together. Thanks again.
Thank you.